How y'all doing? What's going on? You guys, tonight live is going to be one like no other. Honey, we are talking about the topics you always wanted to talk about, but you just didn't have the courage to do it. Honey, we are doing so on here. And it all has been inspired by Miss Netta and T.S. Madison drama. Honey, when I told you it was getting nasty, it was getting wicked, it is getting real wicked in these LGBT streets. I came across this new dude. I don't know him, but I was introduced to him by T.S. Madison. His name is Dr. Something. Ooh, look, no, Dr. Something, I'll figure out Dr. Casanova. And I ain't trying to be shade to his butt shit. I just didn't forget his name. Dr. Casanova Brown, I believe. It's in the title. And honey, he has a word to say, and people disagree with him, and people agree with him, and it's interesting. And they definitely listen. I see black women in the comment section. They said, "Keep us out of this. We don't got this. Is nothing but the gay community." Nah, they putting y'all in this too now. Okay, they said the women, the LGBT, y'all so tight. We roll in it together. So when I go down, y'all go down. We all go down together. Okay. So, honey, that's why I open up the phone line so we can all talk about it, because everybody is affected by it. And so on and so forth. How you guys doing? Please press the 1 if you guys can hear me well. And shout out to the party crashers. Y'all, we are almost at 500K. Okay, we got 491K. We almost there. So make sure you have subscribed. And I'm going to be looking at everybody and commenting on everything. Ooh, but honey, when I tell you this stuff right here, it don't make no sense, especially on no Pride Month. They could have waited. So I got a lot of videos that I want to share with y'all. I got a lot of videos. I mean, a lot of videos. And taking it from the beginning. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, let me put you on notice too. I came across this video, and it's a bunch of transgender people. And they're talking about passing and stuff. Because I know a lot of people, they may not be informed shit. I'm not informed on all of it. Some shit is confusing to me too. I need to be informed. So I got some videos just so we can have a different perspective of what's going on out here. So it all started, Miss Netta. Miss Netta, this is where it started. Miss Netta hit the internet, and she was doing her pranks or her skits with her boyfriend or her husband, Craig. Now, when Miss Netta hit the goddamn scene, they tell me a lot of people did not like Miss Netta because of her look, okay? She did not look the part. And not only did she not look the part, but they said she was getting a lot of attention. A lot of people was loving her or talking shit about her. She became popular. She became a sensationalized, just like a lot of influencers have. A lot of people that are influencers, they got big by people not liking them and by people having controversial. That's how a lot of people do it. So Miss Netta is no different. However, they tell me, I was not there. I was not checking for Miss Netta in the beginning. But they tell me that a lot of the gay people had an issue with Miss Netta because of her look. So they was dogging her out. And T.S. Madison and Craig, they have a TV show on the YouTube, and they had mentions of her. People are saying that Craig, he was the ringleader. He really had an issue with Miss Netta. These are some video clips, and I was on Blasted earlier today, and she showcased a video recently she put up. I guess that shows that Craig has more of the issue. Blasted narrative was that T.S. Madison didn't have an issue with Netta, but it was Craig. Okay, so I want to play that. So, in despite of Craig going off on Miss Netta, I believe he kept going off on Miss Netta. This is what the people are telling me. Miss Netta got enough. She said, "Enough is enough. Enough is enough. God damn it! All right." So she came out and she went off on Craig, and she went off on the topic of clothes. Miss Netta, I seen some videos. They talked a lot of shit about you. They talked about you looking like a man. They talked about you more in the line mode. They talk about you adopting kids. But Miss Netta gonna come back, and her fight was my clothes. And see, that's when I got in. I entered this whole storyline when I heard Miss Netta go against Craig, because Craig called her out because she was wearing fake clothes and she was passing out fake ass clothes, Louis Vuitton, to different people. And she called him the S word. If you know me, I don't play with them words. I'm very respectful. I don't use the F word when it comes to men or women. When it comes to men or women, I don't use the F word. I know how women feel about that. And I know how gay men feel about the word, so I don't. Shit. I'm even trying to cut back from using the Z word. Shit. I'll always use the Z word. And I asked you, I said, is the Z word homophobic? Y'all gonna tell me, yeah. Goddamn, I can't say nothing. Okay, but y'all can say any and everything. I don't know how long this gonna last, but I'm gonna try. What can I say, fruity? Okay. Can I say fruity ass? Okay, I gotta say something, goddammit. You know, a lot of times on YouTube, they don't allow you to say that gay. You know, at one time, gay was shadow banned. You know, people that said gay. I don't know if it is anymore, but I had to substitute the gay for that Z word, which y'all don't want me to use because you say it's offensive. The gay men say it hurt their feelings when people say zesty. Now y'all can use it, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But for me, I'm gonna challenge myself and try to say fruity or something like that. So anyway, going back to this storyline, Miss Netta, she came out, she called him the S word, and she was coming for Craig, I guess, his clothes, and she was trying to hit back about what do you wear? What do your clothes wear? Miss Netta, I feel like she should have came back harder than that, because that seems so petty to call him the S word. And I think, Miss Netta, you was really upset about a lot of other shit, but you just didn't put it on the flow. Maybe you didn't know how to communicate what you was really mad about, but you're really mad about Craig calling you out for giving out fake purses. So anyway, Craig came back, roasted her. And a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about both of these parties. People did blame T.S. Madison. They said, well, hell, T.S. Madison, you was over there and this was your show. And he kept going for her and you ain't say nothing and you ain't do nothing about it. You needs to be responsible and accountable. And T.S. Madison clapped back, well, shit, he a grown man. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I tried to defend him. I tried to stop him. But people are not buying it. They said, nah, T.S. Madison. If Craig was talking shit about Beyonce, you would have stopped him. If Craig was talking shit about Nicki Minaj's brother, you would have stopped it. So there's that. And some people feel like, hey, it's not T.S. Madison's fault. And she really tried to defend Miss Netta. They said she likes Miss Netta, but other people say, no, that's fake as fuck. So you have that. So now we're at a place where a lot of people in the comment section has a lot of stuff to say. And I guess one thing that ticked T.S. Madison off was they were comparing, or they said that Miss Netta was a woman, or they feel like she might be a woman. It was unsure because Miss Netta, she did not tell nobody, you know, she was just being Miss Netta, her character. And people were unsure of her gender. Not everybody, but some. So I guess a lot of LGBT people, gay people, they were taken back by it. They say, bitch, you can't see what we see. And I guess some straight people like, nah, I don't see what you see. So I guess, I don't know when y'all call T.S. Madison a man. She says that you guys call her a man. I have not seen that. And you guys called Miss Netta a woman. And I guess that really got to her. And I see in her video, she kept pointing that out. So it's that. And that's the whole thing of passing and not passing, and then transphobia. Girl, it's a lot. So I'm going to roll the clip. Are y'all ready? Okay, hold on. Let me look in the comment section. I'm sorry. They said, what the fuck is the Z word? Zesty, zesty, zesty. Okay. Oh, I said I wouldn't say it. Forgive me, gays. Forgive me, gays. Okay. Forgive me, gays, for saying it. If I slip up and say zesty, I'm just gonna ask for forgiveness. Okay. Okay. It says it would be cool if you guys did an interview together with you, Maddie and Craig. I would love that. I reached out to Maddie. I have not reached out to Craig, but I did reach out to T.S. Madison. I will do it again to see if she will be open to that invitation. I know she's a very busy woman, you know. But yeah, we do have a lot of questions and a lot of things that are confusing. And shit, she said my name. She mentioned me, y'all. Shit. She ain't know who I don't know what it was, but honey, I didn't understand that in total. But we gonna bypass that. So I want to play some videos. I don't know what I want to hit y'all with first. Well, I would say this. I'll walk you through the story. So when T.S. Madison first addressed it, this is the video that I came up on. You know what? Scratch that. Let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back to Miss Netta. Miss Netta, can you kick this thing off? Let's take it back to Miss Netta. So, because this is when I started to get involved, because I was following Miss Netta. I was following Miss Netta's story, and somehow T.S. Madison, when people kept bringing T.S. Madison and Craig up, it got into Miss Netta's storyline. So that's why I'm here. So let's go. Close. And calling him out his name as right. Because I started off, if you guys remember, I was following Miss Netta. Remember, she was in a pool. She was going off on this woman. Do y'all remember that? That's when I started following Miss Netta. So right after the pool situation with Miss Netta and her getting mad at Charles, this situation came up with T.S. Madison. So I continue to follow the storyline of Miss Netta. Shit, I'm going to be on Miss Netta. Whoever beefing with Netta, well, shit, see, she beef with them other gay boys or whoever they are. I don't know, them gay people. I'm, girl, I can't do everybody shit. But I felt that T.S. Madison, she is a celebrity, and I felt that it was worth covering. Okay, so that's why we're here. Let's go. That's word. Honey, I can't wait to see what Craig got to say about this. Make sure y'all like and share. I forgot, you guys are watching The Messy Sweet Spot.
You sit up and talk about, oh, they clothes is fake, but you got on an old muumuu with holes in it, with dirty stains in it. And I'm like, so what do you wear? Do you have any real or do you have any fake in your closet? I'll just be like, stunned. And the little sissy that be on there with T.S. Madison.
Okay, so when she said that, girl, I was so through with Miss Netta. I didn't like that word. But come to find out, Craig don't give a damn. And that's the thing. You be sitting up here trying to defend somebody and look out for somebody, but they don't give a damn about that. So that taught me a lesson. Sit your ass out and just be for you. Who gives a damn? They might be they like getting called the S word and the F word. They don't give a damn. They don't mind. And then I'll be like, well, goddamn, what is the outrage when other motherfuckers do it? I don't know. But honey, I have gotten a different perspective from this. And I said, I'm going to just sit on the sidelines. I'm not going to cape for no motherfucking body, gay or straight. I'm not caping. But let's go.
I'm just over his little sissy ass. I done blocked him and everything. Like, what is you keep worried about what's going on with me and Charles? Make a topic of your own. Stop making up.
All right, so there that situation. She said make a topic of your own, but Miss Netta, you are the topic. Miss Netta, you are very popular. You are a celebrity. You about to walk the BET Awards, and people are going to talk about you more the more you get light. I mean, so people are going to talk about you. So I don't understand. I can understand if Miss Netta came out here and her argument was she expected much more from T.S. Madison and Craig because of who they are. But it was just like, y'all talking about my clothes. Let me talk about your clothes. It just seems so childish to me. And then when she used the S-bomb, and I don't care for those type of words, I was very irritated. But shit, Okay, in the L, and see, that's why y'all confused the fuck. Y'all listen, y'all confuse me. I'm confused. I can't say the Z word, but it's okay for Netta to say the S word. It's okay for all these other words and they use amongst each other. What you can y'all make up y'all goddamn mind? Okay, which one is it? We need some order, cause this shit is out of order. It's out of order. We need some guidelines. We need some instructions. We need some order. Okay? It's out of order. And I'm trying not to offend nobody. Okay? I'm trying to be nice in this motherfucker. But y'all make it hard. You make it hard. So let's go here.
Topic of y'all keep talking about, they fat.
Netta, you are that's me talking. Hold on, let me fast forward it. Let's see why you it's what he gotta say.
I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is Fag Talk.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to hear that. Okay, so I would play this, but I'm not gonna play it because they use that F word. They changed it to PF. I'm not doing that. So he did say some stuff. I didn't watch this whole video. I was only watching to see what they said about Miss Netta, but they didn't hurry up and get to it fast enough, and I'm impatient. I'm not about to sit up here and watch, no. It was a waste of my time. But people said that he did roast her, but I guess I missed that memo. So right after that, this guy, I believe, came out and he has something to say about it. And I just did a video earlier. Check this out.
What is up with the Miss Netta hate train? He's always going in on Miss Netta, just unprovoked, unprompted. He's always just going in and really dragging it. A lot of y'all want Miss Netta to be the internet punching bag because you don't think that she is desirable and you don't think that she deserves any of the things that she has. Because y'all are mean ass people. Y'all are mean ass, low down, evil ass people. The passengers on the Miss Netta hate train is hateful ass black women, mean ass gays, and believe it or not, other trans women.
Y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome to the messy sweet spot. When I tell you, baby, it has been hot like fire on these YouTube streets and these. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to put the link in. But just the intro. What do you guys think about that? He said the people of the hate train. He put black women in this shit. Yeah, yes, his ass did. He put black women in this shit. How do y'all feel about that, black women? Huh? Black women saying, listen, they don't got shit to do with us. Some black women were saying, listen, black women are the only ones that support Miss Netta. How dare you say that? Well, I guess he's talking about some. So, honey, I tell you, ain't this a mess? Ain't this a mess? Okay. Ain't it a mess? All right, so I'm looking in the comment section. And what do y'all think? Do y'all think that I should use the word zesty or I should not use the word zesty and try to be righteous? Should I try to be righteous and just try not to step on nobody's toes? Because when I say zesty, I don't want y'all to get your feelings hurt and shit. Okay. And what is homophobic? That means to have something against men because they like the same gender. I have nothing against men that like the same gender. If you want to get married to another man, go ahead, nigga. It don't got shit to do with me. You know what I mean? Like, do you? Okay. Just don't fuck with me. I don't like when you fuck with me. Okay. So listen. Yeah, but I did a vote, and a lot of them said, ooh, hey boo, shout out to Voodoo Dial. Voodoo Dial, feel free to come up here anytime. We love to hear from you. But yes, okay, man. Zesty is your word user, GG. It's not offensive. Ooh, you know what? I guess that's how they feel when they say the F word and that cis word, right? People still gonna use a cis word even though it's offensive. People still gonna use a fish word even though it's offensive. So I say, hey, fuck it. And that's the thing. Either We just let all of it just, hey, it whatever goes, or what. But all this in and out, 1 minute it's against the rules, but the next minute, the next big sin is this shit is confusing and it feels like selective outrage. Let's just make it clear. Oh, what CC29 said, don't fall for the TS bullshit. TS gets the mess, then tries to get attention off by beefing with. Don't fall for the trap. All right, I'm not falling for the trap. Here it is. Nothing wrong with zesty. It's only offensive when it's used on guys that consider themselves heterosexual. Oh, somebody said it's only offensive when you say a straight man is zesty. Really? Well, shit, at this rate, we don't know who's gay or who's straight. How do I know? I don't know. We just have to go based on how they identify. Just like some people, how do I know if you trans or not? How do I know? Okay. It's just based on how they identify. Because it's a lot of talk about Netta. They said, well, a lot of people still see Netta as trans, even though she came out, she said she is a man. But a lot of people still see her as trans because how her gender expression. She don't act like no man. She don't carry herself like a man. She don't talk like a man. Is she aggressive sometimes? Hell yeah, she's aggressive now like a man. Now, what they doing in that bedroom? Is she fucking like a man? I don't know. Okay, maybe she is. Y'all think she fucking like a man? They say that Charles is the bottom. Okay, and listen, see, and see, that's the thing. When you try to be so righteous, then they're gonna be like, well, why you say that? That's offensive. See, I don't, God damn it. Listen, I'm gonna have to say that fucking zesty. Okay. Y'all don't like my ass anyway. Okay. Y'all don't support me. It's like, nah, I hope y'all do. The ones that support me, I love y'all. The one that don't, I don't got shit to do with you. Okay. Leave me a fuck alone. Okay. So son, what's going on? Let me put that link up here. I'm sorry, I'm every there. Son donated $2. He's disingenuous, doesn't care about black women or Netta. Okay. All right. Who do the bending? They both do. Oh, it's a versatile set. It's a versatile set. And these are celebrities. If Netta and Charles, if they were just regular people, no, I would not talk about them. I only talk about celebrity people, places, and things. If your ass on the news for doing a crime, I'm gonna talk about you. If you a celebrity or a high profile influencer doing some messy drama shit, I'm gonna talk about you. You gonna let me do my job. You gonna let me do my job, okay? That's my job. That's my job. That is my job. Talk about people, places, and things, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. It says, I feel like a lot of people was confused if she was a woman or not. When she said, I'm a man, the hate went to Millie. Think about it. Oh, okay. Shout out to T donating $10. Thank you, baby. Yeah, okay. So people still respect Miss Netta as trans. They still call her and she. And I want to know, how do you guys feel about that? Do you see Miss Netta as a man in a traditional sense, in a heteronormative sense? We do know Miss Netta was born a male, just like every other transgender woman. But how Miss Netta, their gender expression, does it give you man? And you do have a lot of men that identify men, but they're very feminine, right? This shit is confusing. Hold the fuck up. Listen. I'm trying to be inclusive with the non-bit. You know what? Listen. Okay, maybe. Look, didn't they say something about that little Ivusi bird that he's non-binary? I don't know. What the fuck? What is? Girl, listen. And just let y'all, I'm a transgender. Yes, I'm part of the TS LGBT community. So I am very qualified to talk about this topic. I am a part of the LGBT community. I am very qualified to talk about this topic. Okay. Now I have not updated my LGBT membership. I haven't updated. I haven't renewed. The last time I was in, it was a goddamn 10 years ago. I got to get an update because it's a lot of shit. I don't know what the hell going on over there. Okay. It has my membership expired. I don't know. Okay. Yes. Okay. I said that I am your karma. Okay. I'm your karma. I don't need no echo. I'm your karma. I don't need no echo, baby. Okay. I said it once. Now I ain't gonna say it again. All right. So they said gender expression is bullshit. Period. He's a dude. He's a dude. Okay. Well, if he's a dude. In what sense? In a traditional heteronormative sense, Miss Netta is not acting like a dude. If you were around Miss Netta and would you be okay with your son acting like Miss Netta? Hold on, what's his name? What's his name? Chandler Lee. Chandler Lee. You hear me, nigga? If your son acted like Miss Netta, you gonna be a proud dad, huh? You gonna say, yeah, this is my son, this is my dude. No, the fuck you not. Okay, so stop that bullshit. Okay, stop the bullshit. Okay, but I don't know, And you know what? Matter of fact, T.S. Madison, while she was doing her videos, she did post this because she wanted to make it clear about Miss Netta. She had video clips. She came with receipts. So you guys can be clear that she cannot be transphobic, or Craig cannot be transphobic, because Miss Netta made it clear she is not transgender. Miss Netta made it clear that this is nothing but a costume for her and a gimmick to get money, that she identifies as a man. And that's who she is. But I think a lot of people still see something is up with Miss Netta. It's more to meet the surface than just a man. Okay, something is up. But let's go.
Community or whatever they got going on, I'm just myself. And if y'all people know me and y'all people from my hometown, y'all would know I never, ever, and still never went outside dressed like the woman. I never, and when I get my makeup done and stuff here and put on my clothes to do my skits and stuff, nobody ever seen me in public.
All right. Van Tran donating $2, and they said trans sisters all day, every day. I ride with Netta. Okay, so Van Tran, that sounds like a trans. So trans, trans. So trans see Netta as a trans. So even though Miss Netta says she's not trans, still people see her as a transgender. Maybe they know what it is. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? That people still see her as a trans. It's like, what it's like? It remind me of, y'all. Have you ever saw a man and he say he's not gay, but it's like that nigga is gay? Have y'all seen that? Press 5 if y'all know what I'm talking about. When you see a man, he like, I'm not gay, I'm heterosexual. Don't put no labels on me. And it's like, nigga, you gay. Like, you gay. That's what it remind me of with Miss Netta. I'm not saying she's trans because clearly she don't want a label put on her. I'm not saying she's non-binary. Clearly she don't like that label either. But she does not subscribe to the heteronormative of what society says a man is supposed to do and supposed to be and is supposed to act. Something is up, okay? And she has every right not to conform and not to get into those labels. It seems right here she's irritated and she just don't want no parts of the LGBT. And I think right here, a lot of LGBT people were probably more offended. But goddamn, maybe Miss Netta say, well, bitch, y'all offend me first. Y'all always talking about my damn looks. Y'all be the main ones talking about how ugly I am, how big I am, how I'm not worthy, how y'all want to take my man. So maybe she has some animosity towards her group. Has she received a lot of love from the gay men? Huh? Or has she received a lot of backlash? So where is this energy coming from? At this point, I don't know. I would think that maybe she see a lot of backlash coming from a certain group. So she's like, fuck that group. I don't want to be associated with that shit. God damn it. Okay. And I can understand that shit. I think some of all of us have, just like some of y'all be like Sexy Red. You don't want to be associated with the Sexy Reds of the world. You like, hell no. Do not lump me in with that bitch. Okay. Some people say it's the difference between niggas and black men. They don't want to be lumped with the niggas. Okay. People don't want to be lumped with different people because we are all different. Every trans person, they're different. All trans people are not created equally. They all got different values, different morals. And same for non-binary people and same for people. And I guess, and all that goddamn letters, isn't it called a Q? Don't she fit in a Q? I guess queer, when you just don't know what you are, you're just queer. Miss Netta said, please stop putting that goddamn label on me. And why is it important to label Miss Netta? Okay. I don't know. And Miss Netta, just make it easy and just put a P on your head. I don't know. But then don't put a P because they're gonna think you're a pedophile. I don't know. Just put some letter shit. But I'm going to roll it back again. And I want to know, what do you guys think about this clip that T.S. Madison showed?
Circle with this. Let's talk about this.
This is my way. I'm not no transsexual. I ain't no whatever the else community or whatever they got going on.
Okay. And some people may see that as a diss. Do you see how people can see that as a diss? Bitch. The trans community was giving your ass a benefit of the doubt. The trans community was sitting by and they ain't say nothing and they was holding off people from dogging your ass out. But you want to sit your black ass up there and you want to say, oh, you ain't with the trans community or none of that shit and be so dismissive towards the motherfucking trans community, ho? Maybe people felt that way. I don't know. What y'all think? Could it be a possibility? I don't know.
I'm just myself. And if y'all...
I'm just myself. Girl, that ain't gonna fly. And see, and this is another thing for Miss Netta. Miss Netta, is this... Okay, so I'm assuming this is Joe, right? This is not Miss Netta. Press 1 if this is Joe. Press 2 if this is Miss Netta. Miss Netta, you have to make shit clear. I'm assuming this is Joe, and this is a time where she want to let everybody know it's a difference between Joe and Miss Netta. This is a time where people are making assumptions that she is transgender, and she don't want that transgender label on her. And some people may see it as, oh, so you don't want the label on you, like, like ill, like I don't, I can't sit next to y'all. And maybe they like, bitch, I know your ass ain't a girl. What? Bitch, honey, I don't know. I'm just making suggestions, honey. I don't know all the facts. I'm just here giving my opinion, what I suspect. Okay, but how she laid her black ass up there and said that shit.
Still never went outside dressed like no woman.
Ooh, bitch. She said, and I still never went outside to dress like no woman. And she said it like it was a problem. Miss Netta, is it a problem? Or what is it? I don't know. But it seemed like Miss Netta was offended that people were assuming that she was transgender. And I think that's energy that Miss Netta put in the atmosphere that may rub people a certain way. And she's very popular. And we see Miss Netta again and again and again and again. And so eventually shit is going to build up and it's going to explode. And she just want to run with the narrative, don't label me, which is her right, but she is a public figure and people gonna want to know what's going on, especially in this climate that we are in. We are in a very confusing climate. We don't know what's what. Shit, you got a whole transgender woman with a beard on. Shit. Okay, listen, it's getting confusing out here. Okay, it's getting tricky. Okay, I don't know. Is it a man or a woman? What is it? I think that's just curious, and I think people have a right to be curious about it. I know people say, "Well, shit, it didn't matter." It should not matter in a perfect world, but goddamn it, we are not in a perfect world. We are about to go to war. We are living in a very wicked society. So hell yeah, they're gonna want to know. They're gonna want to judge. And shit, you should know that by now, goddamn it. I mean, Miss Netta been judged all her life. I know she has. She been talking about all her life. I would thought she would be prepared for this shit, but clearly she wasn't. And maybe she thought she was just innocent and this would go by. Because I can see Miss Netta like, this is not going to be a big deal. I'm just going to say I don't identify as anything and they're going to leave me alone and I'm not going to be grouped into the LGBT group and I'm just going to be my own entity, But unfortunately, shit didn't work out like that and it just ended up horrible. So let's continue.
And when I get my makeup done and stuff here and put on my clothes to do my skits and stuff, nobody ever seen me in public.
Okay, I don't know why she had that nasty attitude. Miss Nut. And another thing, okay, what is up with this arrogance? I see the arrogance from Miss Netta, and I see it from T.S. Madison, and I just see it from so many. It's this arrogance. I see it from a lot of YouTubers. I'm better than y'all bitches. I'm this and I'm that. It's this arrogance. And the spirit of arrogance is upon us, honey. Pride comes before the fall. Now that's scripture. Pride comes before the fall, but honey, I guess we are living in the last days. We are living in the wickedness, honey. Okay, it's Miss Netta. She is very arrogant sometimes, and I'm like, Miss Netta, where are you getting this energy from? And now she's trying to be nice and sweet. So it depends. Van Trans donated $5 and it says, I see Miss Netta as a woman, not these feminine acting males. T.S. Madison needs to cancel Craig and add Miss Netta as a co-host. Team sister units. All right. So what do y'all think? Shit. I think Miss Netta would fit right on in with T.S. Madison and Miss Netta taking over the world. Transgenders unite. Trans unite. Okay. Even though, Miss Netta says she's not trans, but still people see her as trans. And that's just what they're going to group her as. And I think it's just the logic of somebody that say, hey, I'm not gay. But if people think you gay and they believe you to be gay, no matter if you say straight, they're going to group your ass as gay, even though you didn't say that and you may not ready to come out or whatever have you. So that's how I see that. Okay. Whoo, they said Tran is the Lulu. They said Van is the Lulu. Well, honey, she hitting them goddamn cash app. She's sending them that money. She can stay the Lulu, and I'm gonna stay reading as long as you hit that goddamn cash app now. Let's go.
Let's round that back.
My way. I'm not no transsexual. I ain't no whatever the else community or whatever they got going on. I'm just myself. And if y'all people know me and y'all people from my home.
So from the horse's mouth, you heard her say that she's not a transsexual. So I've never given Miss Netta any transphobia. I've never said any transphobic things about Miss Netta.
Okay, and that is in regards to this guy, I believe. Hold on. Where'd I do that? Here we go. And I guess he pushed this narrative and she was responding to him.
What is up with the Miss Netta hate train? He's always going in on Miss Netta, just unprovoked, unprompted. He's always just going in and really dragging it. A lot of y'all want Miss Netta to be the internet punching bag because you don't think that she is desirable and you don't think that she deserves any of the things that she has. Because y'all are mean ass people. Y'all are mean ass, low down, evil ass people.
So are you guys, is that who you guys are? Are you guys mean and low and evil people? Shit. If that's the case, I think the world is just like that, Because not only Miss Netta, they talk about so many people. Look at the rate how they taking out these black women, you know? Everybody's getting it. You know what I mean? But it clear that this guy, this Dr. Casanova Brown, he has a soft spot for Miss Netta. But shit, can I ask you something? Why her husband ain't defending her like this? Huh? Why her husband ain't defending her like this? But you know, I guess her husband says he ain't caping, you know, Charles. But maybe he's not equipped to talk. And I think Charles, he's so nonchalant, he ain't dealing with this bullshit. And I think right now, Netta, she's not going to respond because she said she came out, she apologized, and she said she's on a whole different level. So we will see. And a lot of people in the comment section, they agree with him.
The passengers on the Miss Netta hate train is hateful as black women, mean as gays, and believe it or not, other trans women.
Y'all doing? How y'all feel? All right, so I'm gonna fast forward that intro, and just gonna start here. All right, so if you guys enjoying this content, please like this video. Can we get the likes up? The likes are low. Do you guys enjoy this content? If you do, press 2. Okay, I mean, this is a lot. It's so much to unpack, and we don't have that much time. So please like this video. Get the likes up, y'all. Okay. I want you to video. Okay, yeah, I'm playing it now. I just have to wait for a commercial to go through. Hold on, give me a minute. I don't know, what is that? All right, so share, give me a second. All right, so I'm bringing this back up. So here it is.
Because this topic has been bugging me. And I had to just sit back and just break it down. What is up with the Miss Netta hate train? And I thought about it. If we figure out who the passengers on the Miss Netta hate train is, then we can figure out what is fueling the Miss Netta hate train. The passengers on the Miss Netta hate train is hateful as black women, mean as gays, and believe it or not, other trans women.
All right, so do you think that is fair to say what he said? I want to know what you guys think. Press 1 if you feel that is accurate. Press 5 if you disagree. How do I feel about it? I don't know how I feel about it. Shit, I see Miss Netta, she just like a celebrity. Cardi B got a hate train. Nicki Minaj have a hate train. A lot of people have a hate train. So I kind of see it as that shit. I think she got a whole man. Why her man ain't speaking out? That's what I be thinking. Okay, Charles, why you ain't had none of this, bruh? Okay, instead, Charles want to come up here and tell black women that they ain't feminine enough. Did y'all catch that shit? And Miss Netta allowed his ass to sit there and tell black women they ain't feminine enough. Why ain't Miss Netta check Charles on that shit? Y'all talking about why T.S. Madison ain't check Craig. Why didn't Miss Netta check Charles on that shit? Okay. So it's a lot that can be said, honestly. But no, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's fair. I do not agree. I know a lot of you guys agree with him, but I disagree. I think that you do have it's a mixture. You have, people that drag her based on her looks and make fun of her, but you do have a lot of people that support her that are black women, which are majority of her fan base. You do have some gays, and we have a trans right here that supports her. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Now, what do all of these people, these 3 categories of people, what do they notoriously have in common? Transphobia. That is what they have in common. So all 3 categories of those people, of those passengers on the Miss Netta hate train, all are fueling the hate train with transphobia. And also,
okay, we got a troll. We got a garbage ass troll. Gigi, you just mad because T.S. Madison look better than you. Well, baby, That's great. She is gorgeous. She is beautiful. Okay. Listen, I walk with God. Okay. I walk with God. I walk with love in my heart. If you're trying to trigger me to be mad, you failed miserably, bitch. Okay. I got love in my heart, honey. When you go and you die, them looks don't mean shit. Okay. Them looks ain't gonna mean nothing. So, let's go.
Oh, gotta throw this in there. There's desirability. And you know, desirability that can break off into a whole bunch of other subcategories. Texturism, featureism, colorism. All of that is going in there. And so what made me think about this is because I saw a video that I will also tag where someone was saying like that dude that's on T.S. Madison's show, he's always going in on Miss Netta, just unprovoked, unprompted. He's always just going in and really dragging it. But just the other day, another tired ass butch queen was going in on trans people altogether. And we know that in the gay community,
who is he talking about? He said a butch queen. Now, is that offensive, gays? Gays. Now, it's okay to call y'all a butch queen, but it's not okay to call y'all zesty, huh? It's okay to call y'all the S word, but it's not okay to go. What? You see this shit? And okay, the ones that like, okay, zesty is homophobic. Can y'all please start parading around everybody else that's gay that be saying that shit? I don't see y'all fighting enough. Y'all ain't fighting hard enough. Okay. Listen, I might end up saying that word and just say fuck it. I might, but just know it. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I walk with love in my heart. I really walk with love in my heart. I really do. I was raised right. I walk with love in my heart. I don't have no hate for nobody. I promise you. So let's continue on.
It's very rampant. And that's exactly what that old tired ass queen on T.S. Madison's show was participating in. He was participating in transphobia. And if memory serves, didn't T.S. Madison also call Miss Netta by her dead name, which is Joe, which is also a layer of transphobia?
All right, so I think that's what got T.S. Madison ticked off, that his narrative was trying to paint T.S. Madison as a transphobia person. But her argument was that she has receipts of Miss Netta herself coming out and saying that she is not transgender. She ain't make no change. She ain't on no medication. She didn't go to no 12-step program. And she cool the way she is. Ain't no change has been made. So how could she be transphobic if they did call her a man, if she identifies as a man? I'm assuming people are saying, yeah, she might identify as a man, but you can't see something is really going on with Miss Netta. You can't see. And I don't know. Some people feel like it's okay for, a gay man just to be that feminine, and maybe, he's just an extreme feminine gay man. Some people may say, nah, that bitch is trans. Maybe they're going through, never mind. Oh, I was going to say something. I had to catch myself. So also T.S. Madison, she put this because she wanted to make it clear with this one as well. So the whole transphobia narrative, that is pretty much dead, because Miss Netta, and I don't know, like sometimes I feel like we're talking about Miss Netta like she's a 5-year-old, like she's 10 or she's a child, but Miss Netta is grown than a lot of us, okay? And I guess I feel like people have a lot of sympathy for Miss Netta, based on her looks, or they feel sorry for her ass. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know, child. What is it? What is it? What is it? Netta in her goddamn 50s or 50s. And she got a man. Okay? She can stand up for herself. like I'm playing. I don't know. Let's go.
Are you a part of the LGBTQIA community?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I just asked. I wanted to know. Okay.
Okay. Ask that question one more time.
Miss Netta, are you a part of the LGBTQIA community?
I didn't quite understand you, but yes, I am.
She said, I got to get it right. She said, yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know, even, I'm trans, so my pronouns are she and her, so I respect everybody's pronouns. And obviously, I'm not going to call you anything but she and her because you played the woman role over there frying bacon and sauteing for
So it seemed like T.S. Madison, she did see her as one of the girls. She did see her as trans. She said she's going to respect her. But I guess when the videos start coming out, when Miss Netta was like, she ain't no effing trans and she's a whole man. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. So, she always told y'all what she was, that she's a man and she likes to play in character. So that's just what it is. I mean, she goddamn 57. I can understand if she was 7 or 8, but she can speak up for herself and she got a whole man. So, what do you guys think about it? Did T.S. Madison, was that well, I don't know. What did T.S. Madison do that was transphobic? I still am lost with that. I just picked it up because T.S. Madison keeps on repeating it. And the guy, he says something around it, but he never directly said. So this whole situation, I haven't heard T.S. Madison call Miss Netta a him. I got clips of Craig doing it. So, okay, let's change that question. Is Craig do you think Craig is transphobic for calling Miss Netta a him? Press 1 if you say, yeah, that's transphobic for calling him a him. Damn, calling she a him. Press 5 if you feel like it's not, because Miss Netta identify as a man, okay? And she's a man and she's proud to be a man, Comment, let us know. Yeah, it seems to me that Miss Netta is a man. She gonna stand on a man. She don't want to be associated with that transgender shit. Okay, she seemed very off-putting with that, and she wanted to make it clear. And now I don't know if she had a second mind, and maybe do you think she'll change her mind? Maybe tomorrow she'll wake up and she say, you know what, goddamn it, I might be trans. I'm a motherfucking transgender. I mean, haven't we seen it before? Okay. Oh my goodness.
Honey, but so what area?
Okay, so yeah, okay, I'll play this and then I'll play that Craig thing.
You fall under in the LGBTQA community. Are you non-binary, trans?
I never categorized myself in none of that. I just always been myself, and this me, my everyday look, all this, my everyday look and stuff, and it's just something I just been doing ever since I was, growing up in life, and I don't think I'm a transsexual. I don't think I'm a.
Okay, so this is her second or fifth time saying, I don't think I'm a trans. Bitch, you 47. I don't think I'm a trans. You are or you not. But I can't be like that, right? Because maybe she's in a state of confusion. Maybe she's dealing with identity crisis. Maybe she's trying to figure out who she is, right? And like they say, you can transition later than life. I transitioned later. I didn't transition. Damn, I can't even say the shit. Bitch, I can't even say the shit that I am, right? Girl, that's God trying to tell me something. Stop your lies, bitch. Stop your lies, okay? But no, maybe she'll transition later in life. Maybe she gets 65 and decides, you know what? I'm a woman, okay? I don't mean to laugh. But I don't know what the fuck. I'm silly, y'all. But I don't mean no harm. Maybe she gets 65 and like, I'm a woman, okay? Maybe she never thought about it that much, until society pushes that on her, So I don't know. Do y'all think that Miss Netta would change her mind in the future? You know, do you think that she's dealing with a identity crisis right now? And she's going through a lot of change and she's trying to figure out who she is and how she want to do things. And maybe she put her foot in her mouth. Who knows? Maybe next year they come out and they announce that she's a transgender. Who knows? Okay. Because she did go to surgery and she said she wanted to get her titties up. Did Miss Netta get some surgery? And then she said she want her boobies to be sitting up. Girl, what the fuck? Okay, you're not a woman, but you want titties. I don't know. What is it? A non-binary? Listen, what the fuck? Okay, I really don't give a damn, but I guess it's entertaining, right? I don't know. You know, it's clearly she's going through something. Van Tran donate $2. I guess this is the transgender president. Miss Netta means she is a woman, so I'll call her sis. We understand that. We got that. We understand that you call her sis. Okay, somebody says she's an old school queen. She married her trade. She chilling. I know that's right. Yeah. What is a woman? What is a man? Stop playing, okay? A woman, a man, something your mama and daddy was, okay?
Whatever the other name they got, I don't like calling them. But I don't think I'm none of those.
But she said, whatever the names you got, I don't like calling them. But see, this right here could see as a diss as the non-binary people. Like you don't like calling the names. I'm sure they felt slighted. You are on a major platform. You're going to be the voice. People are going to automatically put that LGBT stamp on you, and they're going to pick you up to be a representative because when you are in the fame, you know, you bear a lot of responsibility. So I'm sure the non-binary is like, bitch, okay? No, she did not. No, she did not. It's like she's like, ew, I cannot, I don't, whatever y'all call yourself, whatever that shit is, it's like, I don't want to touch it. She made it sound like that got shit on it. You know what I mean? So I can understand how some people may feel some type of way. And it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. And how she said it, it seemed very off-putting. Now, if she would have said it with a little more compassion and she just not unsure what all that is, and she just, you know, I'm just not unsure of all the terms, but right now I would prefer to go by Miss Netta. I mean, wouldn't that be simple? They say, okay, Miss Netta, what? Are you trans? No, I'm not, because she says she ain't. So what are you, a non-binary? I don't know about all the terms. I'm not informed. So right now, I would like to just be labeled and considered Miss Netta. And that is it. Okay, just shut that shit down. Okay, where's her PR people? Okay, and if it's a question you don't want to answer, why can't you say, I don't want to answer that? I'm not going to answer that. Shit, you in your 50s, goddammit. Come on now. And can we please get the likes up? Why the likes so damn low? Can we get the likes up, goddammit? You know I'm struggling. All right.
I just more be like myself. You know, my stage name is Miss Netta. A lot of people knows my real name, thanks to the internet, which is fine, but it doesn't matter. A lot of people say I'm ashamed of my sexuality, which I am not.
All right, so I'm really convinced she is not transgender. She knows, but I don't. Okay, why is people babying her? And I don't know, but clear she's very vocal, and she says, you know, her name is Joe. She not gonna make no changes. She haven't did anything. She's fine the way she is. But why she get that damn surgery? I guess she got that surgery because it was free. Honey, and then, okay, Miss Netta, you gonna sell your soul to be a transgender? Huh? If you get to Hollywood and they say, okay, we're gonna do a reality show with Miss Netta, but Miss Netta, you're gonna have to be a transgender. Do you think Miss Netta would do it? Huh? Press 3 if Miss Netta would be a transgender to get a reality show. Huh? Press 8 if you say no, because she got morals and values. Okay. I think the hoe would do it. I really do. I think she's all about that money. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but
People here in our city knows me and everything. So it wasn't about me hiding my sexuality because we are well known here in the city. But it was just more like that was my business. And when I wanted to put
all right. So damn. Girl, why I'm going from she to he. Bitch, I just had a change of feeling. When Netta just said what she said, well, bitch, I automatically went to she to he. Girl, but I'm gonna call her a she because I already know how y'all is. And honey, I'm not trying to be seen as transphobic because I ain't. Okay, but ooh, Miss Netta, I done forgot my damn train of thought with this hoe. What?
I am not, because people here.
Oh, she said she's not ashamed of her sexuality. So she's not ashamed of her sexuality. So we know she ain't talking about being straight, right? So she's not ashamed of her sex, which is gay. But if you see them cooking together and they're two men, well, maybe Miss Netta was like, bitch, I'm about to serve y'all. I'm gonna put this on, and they think I'm a woman. So I want you guys to continue to think that I'm a woman. So I can make content. I don't get it. Okay, help me out. Break this shit down. Ms. Netta said she didn't want to come out as gay because that's her sexual orientation. But we see her with a man. So I guess Miss Netta had in her mind that they see me as a woman, and she wanted to continue the illusion of people seeing her as a woman. And she didn't want to confirm that she was a man because she wanted to keep the illusion that she was a woman to push, I guess, her videos. Is that what it is? Did I get it right or wrong? Huh? Which one is it? Press 1 if that's right. Press 4 if it's not. Because if she's talking about something, well, I don't want to tell the world I'm gay, but you up here kissing another man, shit. I mean, I think you're telling the world you gay with your actions. But what do I know? Okay, what do I know? Now, somebody done donated, and it says Stacy donated $5. If Miss Netta took moans or has surgery, she falls under the transgender umbrella. I don't think so, Stacy, because listen, a lot of men, they take hormones. Yeah, a lot of men take hormones, but they don't identify as transgender, and they still look like a man, and they still want to be a man. And a lot of men go under surgery. These men, they get the BBLs. These men are on these hormone pills because they want nice, smooth skin. You know what I mean? So they take the pills for the skin, and they take the surgery so they can get a bigger butt or whatever. But they still identify as a man. And then you got your non-binary crowd. So just shit. At this point, if they got titties, they still may not be transgender. They still might not identify. Listen, this is some tricky shit. You know, back in the day, it was just black and white. Now, girl, you just gonna have to keep asking. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It says, I believe Miss Netta feel the way she do because of her look. She don't feel like she don't have actual female features, but more of a man unless she dress up and get her face done. I don't know if I believe that, Olivia, because when we saw Miss Netta, she didn't have a lot of makeup on. She didn't have nothing. It was just like, didn't she just have a t-shirt on? I mean, we saw Miss Netta. What was the difference between costume with Miss Netta and Joe in the beginning? Was it a difference between the wardrobe, y'all? Press 1 if it was a big difference in the beginning of Miss Netta and Joe. Press 4 if it was not a big difference. And it wasn't, because we didn't even know Joe at the time. She didn't introduce nobody to Joe. It was just Miss Netta, Miss Netta, Miss Netta. That's all y'all knew was Miss Netta. Shit. So I can't get with that one. Now, Van Tran donated enough out. Keep on dropping that goddamn dollar, Van Tran. U.S. trans sisters got to stick together. Us against the world. You come for one or us, you got to face all of us. Trans sisters unite. Pride. Bless your heart, Van Tran. Okay. Van Trans, bless your heart. I just want you to be careful, okay? I love that you are a dreamer, honey. But girl, when you get involved with these other girls, honey, give it 6 months. Give it a year. And I want you to come back and see if you got that same ideology. Claire, have you been around a lot of trans? Have you been around the community a lot? Huh? Girl, I would say get you a whole bunch of trans friends. Stop being on the internet and get in the community and activate. And let's just see how you feel. But I love your stance. I sure do. I support it, honey. I just don't want you to get your feelings hurt. Okay, let's keep going.
In our city knows me and everything. So it wasn't about me hiding my sexuality because we are well known here in the city. But it was just more like that was my business, and when I want to put my business out, then that's when I do it. And
I just think you put your business out. What the fuck? Okay, I can't listen. Maybe I need more patience with Miss Netta. What the fuck was that? I mean, her whole skit is about sexuality because she is cooking for her man, and it's this sexual chemistry with her and Charles. Is that not gay or what? Is that gay? Press 1 if it's gay. Press 2 if it ain't. I don't know. Maybe I'm outdated. So, but in Miss Netta world, and I think maybe she was just hopping on those few that thought she was a woman, that she was just like, maybe she loved those. Do you think she loved those comments? And then if she loved those comments so much, do you really think she want to be a woman? If you love those comments, Netta, and you held on to those comments, that's why you ain't want to reveal that you were really born a man. Do you really want to be a woman deep inside? Do y'all think that she really want to be a woman deep inside? Press 10 if Miss Netta really want to be a woman deep inside. Press 15 if you say hell no. Okay. Stacy donated $5. If Miss Netta was assigned male at birth and does not identify as male, now then society would categorize Miss Netta as trans, no matter the pronouns. Oh, okay. You may know a lot more, Stacy, in this community, But if Trump, okay, let me ask you another question. Since the presidential shit going on, if Trump get in office, do you think a lot of this transgender movement stuff gonna change? Press 9 if all this shit gonna get erased. Okay. Press 13 if you feel like nah, it's gonna stay put. I fear that the LGBT gonna get a backlash, especially when Trump get in, honey, and we'll just have to see. And I don't know how I feel about it. Just like the Black community, I don't know how I feel about it. Because, you want to be down for your community. I do. I want to be down for my Black community. And I want to be down for the LGBT community. However, it makes me feel a different way when I see the Black community and the LGBT community, when they disrespect and they just dog each other out, and when they have these arrogant attitudes, I'll be thinking to myself, bitch, what the fuck you caping for these niggas for? These niggas don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. They are selfish. They all self-centered. They grown. They got it. Shit. You better just do your content, make your money, but bitch, don't put no cape on for nobody. Okay. Don't do it with the cape. Just stay unbiased, because all of them will backstab your ass in a minute. So I'm working on that. I really am. Because when I be seeing a lot of stuff, it just grosses me the fuck out. It really grosses me out. Do anybody feel that way, or am I the only one? Press 3 or 2. No, press 2 if you feel that way sometimes. Press 7 if you don't. Okay? I tell you, I be feeling that way sometimes when I see some shit that's just disgusting. I don't like it. I'm like, I don't, And that's how Miss Netta was talking about those transgenders when she was like, I don't identify with that shit. You know, I don't do that. That's the same grossness that she displayed in her talking points from my perspective, you know? So I don't know how Miss Netta really feel about transgenders either. And I don't think we'll find out. But I did want to play this.
You know, we might have a family, someone to share bedrooms and all that other stuff with, you know, but me personally, I had got to the fact that that's what we had decided that we might do. But, you know, like I was telling him, y'all don't know my age because I tell y'all all the time, I'll be 47 years old this year in a couple of months. And I'm just thinking like a baby, I don't think I can, you know, handle no baby right now because my nerves bad.
My nerves been bad, and I'll be 41 and I'll.
I did that before, but
Now this next clip is to back up what T.S. Madison said, okay? Because she never really came for Netta from what I've heard. But Craig, on the other hand, he had a lot to say, even though T.S. Madison was trying to stop him. So y'all continue to watch the clip.
You know, we might have a family, someone to share bedrooms and all that other stuff with.
Someone said adopt a what?
Now, that should let you know that Craig is about to say some off-the-wall stuff because he threw up that finger. And
all right, let me stop this real quick. I want to address somebody. Can y'all please get the likes up? If you guys like me, do y'all like me? If you like me, can y'all please like the video? I need the support, you guys. Party crashers, where y'all at? Let's get these likes up. I know you guys can do better than that. Okay, we are real low with the views. Let's get them up. But I did want to reply to this person. If something grosses me out, I simply wouldn't just watch it. It's like y'all have no self-control. Listen, the truth. It's just like how Black people feel about Sexy Red. I'm so disgusted with her and this community of that. And they don't want shit to do with it. They are disgusted. And it's not like, okay, we'll just turn a blind eye to it. Is she everywhere? She's been forced down people's face. She's been forced down people's kids. It is disgusting how they are acting and portraying. And certain Black people with morals and values and standards don't want to be associated and feel like they are misrepresenting, Blackness. Okay. So it's not as easy where you just look away. And I guess, do you feel that some gay people feel that same way when it comes to Miss Netta? Do you feel that some LGBT people feel like Miss Netta in somewhat is a sexy red to the gay community? You know how a lot of people in the Black community, they can't stand sexy red. That shit is gross to them. So is it the same way how some LGBT people feel about Miss Netta? That shit is gross. Why are y'all uplifting this foolishness? Why are y'all pushing this foolishness? Can y'all please make it stop? I mean, they drag Sexy Red up and down these motherfucking streets. And I guess they drag Miss Netta. So shit, they both get dragged. They're both popular. I mean, what the fuck? Okay. What do y'all think about that? Okay. We love you, Gigi. Do y'all love me for real? If you love me for real, then like the video. If you love me for real, then hit the Cash App. Okay, $ Pink Lips 500. Okay, what you say? It says, girl, I'm so tired. I have no more room patience for sexism, racism, homophobia, ignorance, and hate. I'm just tired of it. Well, child, make more room, boozy bitch, because we about to get a whole bunch of this. Okay, you haven't seen the state of the world we're moving in? Oh, yeah, baby. We about to get a whole bunch of hate. We about to get a whole bunch of it. You better believe it. Be ready. Be prepared. Shit. And y'all should be prepared because y'all work and y'all practice on each other every day. Y'all work and practice on taking each other out every day. Y'all should be prepared when the enemy really comes. Okay. But let's continue to play.
From what I remember growing up, That's what we use to take a bathroom break or step out of the church or something, y'all. Okay, keep watching.
I just need y'all to understand that I have no personal problems with Miss Netta. And it's just like every time this homosexual comes over here and starts to try to dig into Miss Netta, I always end up getting the short end of the stick. I don't have no problems.
You like Miss Netta?
I do. I don't have no problems with Miss Netta. Or Charles. Because
Yeah, Craig left. He's not in the room anymore.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
don't
fast forward it.
Netta and Charles. It walks out. First of all, that is not a ma'am, that's a sir. That's not a man, that's a sir. That lady has already identified as a gay. No, she didn't identify as a gay. She said she's the G. She didn't say she was the G. Craig, what is it? I just want you to explain to me what is it with Netta.
Well, you know, the fat community sent that to me on Twitter. They said they wanted to make sure that we covered this.
But what we covering? That they finna adopt children? Miss Netta them have a lot of stuff going on. Miss Netta them is very, very famous.
Then they need to.
All right, so she wanted to showcase that T.S. Madison didn't have a problem, but you know, it was Craig that was correcting T.S. Madison, say don't call her, call him him. It's a sir. But people still blame T.S. Madison. They say it is your platform and you allowed it. If he was talking about Beyonce being a witch, would you allow that to go on? If he was talking about Nicki Minaj, brother, would you allow it? So hey, I don't know. It's up to y'all. Shit. So what else? You know what? I was gonna play T.S. Madison rant, but I did want to show you guys this. But you know what? This got to do with transgenders in the bathroom. And maybe that's something else. Press 8 if that's something. Come here. I want to show you something.
These are
Wait, hold up.
Our permanent teeth.
Lord have mercy.
Our patients come in with missing or damaged
What
teeth.
is going on? Hold on. Hello? I'm sorry about that. It's the goddamn commercial. I didn't know which commercial was moving. You know, these buttons just got a life of its own. But transgenders in the bathroom, press 12 if this is, you know, I should save this topic for something else. Press 22 if this goes along with it. I maybe I should save it for something else. These are a bunch of transgenders, and as you guys can see what transgenders look like, for some of y'all that may not be in, like, this is a transgender, okay? This is a liberal transgender, and they got all different types of transgenders. They got conservative transgenders, they got black transgenders, they got short transgenders. They got fat transgenders. They got all types of transgenders. Okay. Now, some transgenders, they do agree that women should have concerns with transgender people in the bathroom. And then you have other transgenders that don't. And I just want to showcase that all transgenders do not think the same, and they are not the same. They all have different views. So yeah, just keep that in mind. They talk about kids, transgender shit too. So hold on. What you say, G? That dude was wrong. Hold on, let me look. Gigi, that dude was wrong. I think Madison looks beautiful with curly hair. Yeah, everybody look. I'm not getting on nobody's looks. I don't give a damn about looks. Okay, Gigi Education 101, she is teaching us about the tribe of transgender. Yes, okay. Now first, let me tell y'all the first group of transgenders. It was the peanut butters, okay? The peanut butters, they came to America back in 1540 after they got fucked by jams and jellies. Oh my God. Girl, shit. Ooh, wee. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about passing because, and maybe I should have started off with passing because they talk about passing privilege. So in the transgender community, do you guys think passing is a very important thing to try to, you know, pass like a woman? Press 1 if you feel like passing is a very important thing. Press 8 if you feel like it's not important. Well, it clearly is very important. And this T.S. Madison and Netta, it had a lot to do with people feeling like Miss Netta was passing and T.S. Madison was clocked, you know? And I guess T.S. Madison was taken back that you guys say, you know, how she looked, and you guys deem Miss Netta as passable. Okay. I don't even know where I want to start.
XOXO girl, Miss I don't want to call her dead name.
She's talking about me.
Yeah.
But in this right here, she's not talking about me. I did clips. I clipped it up in the beginning to make it more juicy. Okay. But I wanted to put that clip in the beginning just to let y'all know. Okay. They looking at me. They got my name in their mouth. Let's go. Okay.
I asked. So you mean to tell me that you've looked at Netta and you've looked at me and I look exactly like a man to y'all? Okay, got it. Because if Netta is realness, none of them hoes.
All right. So I think that was another issue with this whole thing with passing.
Them bitches in my space. Believe you me, when I sit in the rooms, ain't nobody talking about Netta. The rooms I sit in. Believe you me, bitch, when I'm going to frame my Grammy, bitch.
And they say when it comes to passing and not passing, the people that don't pass, they are the most targeted, you know. Transgenders that do not pass as real women, they are the ones that are more singled out and jumped and, you know, targeted the most. Do you guys agree with that? Press 3 if you do agree with that, and you can see that. Press 9 if you disagree with that. So yeah, but hell.
Ain't nobody talking about Miss Netta when I'm framing my Grammy. Bitch, when I motherfucking went down there, walked across the stage with RuPaul's Drag Race and grabbed that Emmy, bitch, because I'm on an Emmy award-winning television fucking show. Have you lost your fucking mind to think that I'm sitting there in a space worried about what Miss Netta and Charles are doing over there frying chicken and eating steak? No. Let them make their money. They not doing shit for me. I'm never losing my money. I'm never losing my motherfucking spot. Ain't no bitch gonna come in and topple me because, bitch, I've been in this shit over a decade. And if a bitch was supposed to do it, they'd have been did it. You ain't found one. I'm one of one, bitch. One of one. Ain't nobody took my spot yet, bitch. The fuck? My influence is global. GLO global, bitch. Get them, Glow. 1 million fucking views on T.S. Madison is solidified, bitch. I'm here, bitch. And because I'm here, they are able to be where they are. Never forget that, bitch. Who in the fuck feels some type of way about Miss Netta? Why? Netta's not doing anything, bitch, that I haven't done or I haven't cleared a path for her to do. Have you lost your fucking mind, nigga? Have all you bitches lost your motherfucking mind, bitch? Of course you've lost your mind. Talking about bitch like I'm unattractive or I got things like I feel some type of way like Netta can pull a man I can't. Bitch, are you crazy? Nigga, please. And for you cunts that be in that bullshit, talking that trash, I told y'all, y'all not hard to look like. You're not hard to look like. Y'all were confused on Netta. You're not hard to look like. It's not like there's some math equation, bitch, where you got to put letter Q, letter T, and letter F and Z together to make one of you motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about my girls that get it. I'm talking about my girls that motherfucking sit over there and talk.
All right, so it goes back to passing, you know, transgenders passing as real women. And it's a big thing. It is a big thing. I don't think all transgender women care about passing, but it definitely is. It's a good group that really care, and it's a big thing. You know, people would judge you if you're not passing. So, and I think that T.S. Madison and Miss Netta's situation is bigger than them. I think they're talking about topics and situations that spill over into the world and society that we live in. I think it's so much bigger than T.S. Madison and Miss Netta. And I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think these topics is so much bigger than T.S. Madison and Miss Netta? Press 1 if you agree. Press 7 if you disagree. But I wanted to play a little bit over here, this video.
Being a non-binary person that sometimes has a choice to either go into a men's
Okay, so he said he's not shit. I'm sorry, Lord. Please forgive me, Lord. She said, listen, help me out. She said she's a non-binary. And I guess a lot of people would think that Miss Netta would be just like her, because Miss Netta and her, they will fall under the same circumstances. And she said that she should be in the women's bathroom too, you know? So let's go. All right. So, is it a safety concern for trans women to share a female's restroom? What do you guys think about that topic?
And the agreeers, please step forward.
Before we begin this episode,
all right, I'm going to fast forward this part. Oh my God, here it is with this. Give me a minute, y'all. And I'm not here to bash anybody. You know, I do have my own opinion that a lot of people would not agree with. I am well aware of that, and I'm going to wait into the future until I get a strong fan base that agree with what I agree with to really show out. But right now, I don't have a strong fan base. I'm just getting into this community. So I'm going to tread lightly, and I'm just going to try to see where y'all at. Okay. I'm going to see where y'all at.
And just simply self-IDing and
with her. I agree with fucking Blair. Okay, God damn it. Girl, I feel so. I'll be like, damn, they gonna come for my ass for agreeing with fucking Blair. You know, shit. I don't know. And then, you know, right now it's a lot of politics. You know that Blair, she is a MAGA. You know Blair, she is Republican. And I don't. Okay, let's just play.
Should probably stay absolutely out of women's restrooms because you're there.
You see there? There we go. All right, so Van Trans says Blair White and Flam are pick-me's who's actually flew trans women under the bus. Okay. But do you feel, could it be really this is how they feel? Maybe they're not trying to be pick-me's, but this is just how they feel about it. I mean, I don't know. I don't want y'all to put me in that group. Please don't put me in that goddamn group. Okay, I'm like Miss Netta. I want to be by myself. What Miss Netta say? I don't identify with none of that. Keep me by myself. That should never work. All right, so he says when you start to be in your transition and you start to pass, you start to identify as, and I know you guys don't like this word, but I'm just going to repeat what he said. I'm not calling you guys this. He says that he starts to think as a cis person, pretty much a person that's born, God damn it, how you explain that shit? A person that, God damn, this shit is so much, okay? Listen, you were born... It's a damn shame. I can't explain this shit. You are biological born that, God damn it. You were born what you say you is. Okay. If you're a man, you were born a man. That. Okay. Yeah, sex assigned at birth. If you agree with your sexual, if you listen. What you assign, your sex that you assign at birth, if you identify with the sex you assign with at birth, then you're a cis. So he says, you know, when he start passing, when he in the transition, when he reached passing, okay, when he wasn't clockable no more, he started to develop the mindset of a lot of cisgender people. He started to see things from their perspective. So yeah. Let's see what the black transgender woman. Girl, honey, shit. Ooh. Girl, I'll be scared to like who I like. I can't like who I like in peace, okay? Ooh, girl, what do y'all think about all this shit, okay? Not working on your transition? Come on now. See? Not work. You gotta work on your damn trans. We should see a difference, God damn it. It should be day and night. We should see a difference. Okay. What we need to see something. Okay. 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 We need to see a before and after. Okay. But I don't want to offend anybody. Like I said, I don't want to offend anybody. But what do you guys think about that? Do you think that I don't even know how to pose this question. This is a new territory for me. I've never talked about these topics on my platform. So you guys can be patient because I don't know a lot of stuff. I'm learning just like you all are. But Blair, and I even hate that I feel guilty as fuck because I can just feel people gonna hate me because I'm agreeing with Blair. I just feel it, you know. But Blair says that you should work on your transition, you know, and I guess people are pushing the agenda where you don't have to work on your transition. You don't need to go get help. You don't get your mind checked out. I think people do need to get their mind checked out and you know, see what's going on upstairs versus just coming out and say, hey, I'm a trans, you know what I mean? And then a couple of years later, they're going to detransition. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But what do y'all think? Comment, let me know. GG, just speak. You're going to offend somebody. Well, yeah, but you know, I have an issue with that. Just like Zesty. Shit. I need help. If y'all want me to be about it, I need the damn support. I need to know that I'm damn supported. I need to know that I'm around people that think like me and have my same morals and values. Okay? That's what I need to know. Shit, are we on the same accord or not? Do we align or we don't? Because I'm not about to get eat up. I'm not about to say some shit and we are not on the same values and morals. And honey, I'm like, damn, I spoke too soon. I should have shut the fuck up. Okay. And it's a very sensitive topic. And you know, and I just hate to offend anybody. Just a thought somebody like, but I don't do a lot of LGBT topics anyway. But you know, well, let's go. I'll play a little bit more than we. Girl, ain't this some tea? Girl, this is some tea. Press 8 if this is some tea. You ain't never seen no shit like this. And do you guys want me to start talking more about these type of topics? I don't know if you guys even like this type of topic on my platform. I think you guys pretty much know my values and how I stand, even though I don't say it, but I think y'all get me. But comment, let me know. Press 12 if you think that I should bring up these topics more because they affect us all. They affect you, they affect me, they affect us all. You know, press 9 if you feel like, no, it's just too much. Okay, comment, let me know. Let me know.
I just want to make this point. I just want to make this point as well. But
okay, so that's another good point. Kitty says that Blair will feel differently if she was not passing. So if Blair was not passing, she will feel different. And I think possibly so, because when you're passing, you have a totally different experience. It's a totally different outlook versus somebody that doesn't pass. I don't think the don't pass in the past, they have the same experience, you know? All right, well, okay, y'all said enough of this shit. All right, y'all said enough. All right, so let's go back here. All right. I hear y'all and I'm listening. All right, so this is another clip of Craig going in on Miss Netta.
Fag talk. These are my thoughts.
Okay, yeah, I cannot play this because they keep saying that word. All right, so he definitely owned it. So I'm going to look in the comments. Oh, we got a phone line. Let me do this. Give me a second. So the phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. I do have the link at the top if you guys want to say something. Calling from 313. You're live on the air. 313. Are you there? All right, I guess they're not there. All right. All right, so what are your last closing arguments? What are you guys' last thought? What are y'all conclusion from all of this mess? Comment, let me know. Okay, why? Ask any questions, y'all. Ask me any questions or whatever. All right, this is the time. Why is Miss Netta looking like Auntie Jampanaya? Maybe because that's how her mama look. I mean, have you seen Miss Netta mama? I don't know. Okay, I think people need to start understanding the term phobia. Well, Zane, what is it? Is it the fear? You know, having a fear of something or just disliking something? Not every trans woman is passable. That is absolutely true. Every trans person is not the same, you know? Every trans person ain't the same. A hit dog will holler, a monkey is a monkey, a cat is a cat, a spider is a spider. You can't change the existence of living animals. Okay. But what about a butterfly, Don? A butterfly turn into a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. You know, that got a transition. Okay. All right. Still holding your tongue and agree with who you want. This your show. Well, you know what? I'm starting to get there, but I still need more courage, you know? And we all grow. We all are different. But you know your stance on things and you know that and sometimes you just don't feel like going through that, you know? And it's like, is it even really worth it? Maybe it is, maybe it won't. I don't know. Calling from 111, you're live on the air. 11. Yes, how are you?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit, but it do sound janky.
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you can eat my ass again, GD.
You know what? I don't know who that is. Clearly some gay man playing on my phone. Okay, I don't do that shit. I don't eat ass. I hardly don't even suck dick. This mouth is made for eating chicken, candy yams, macaroni and cheese. I don't do that shit. My mouth is made to praise the Lord. Okay? Got me fucked up. I don't do that shit. I do not eat ass. I sure don't. Calling from 313. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, that was me on hold. I was on hold on the number I called when you first went live. My phone dropped. I couldn't answer. I wasn't trolling or nothing. Hey, this is me from the chat, Van Trans. But here's the thing.
Okay,
I started
the
transitioning
trans.
about 10.
Go ahead.
Right. I started transitioning about 10 years ago. I transitioned later in life, kind of like maybe Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, but I'm not. I'm a generation younger than Caitlyn. So, I mean, and here's the thing. I started out as a straight man. I see, and I'm transitioning, and I support trans women more than a lot of the ones that like is attracted to men. I'm not attracted to men. I'm attracted to femininity. No, I would consider myself pansexual. I would date outside of the binary, like a trans man. I think other trans women are beautiful, but I'm not attracted to men. You know, I've been married, have children and everything. But here's the thing. A lot of the trans women that started out as gay men, I mean, I get the fact that they say, oh, I wasn't a man, I was a woman. But yes, they were biologically born men. But a lot of those are the ones that got all kind of nasty things to say about other trans people who, especially the ones they don't consider passable. But here's the thing. Those same people, you know, and even the gay men, the feminine acting ones, I've seen it, you know, with my own eyes. The same people that kiki and laugh at them, the cisgender, heteronormative people, the biological women besties will smile in their face and call them all kind of F words behind their back and laugh at the fact that they are with someone of the same gender. I've seen it happen multiple times. And while they're those same gay men, feminine acting gay men, or the trans women that do think they're more passable, people still call them all kind of man with wigs and stuff like that. Now, T.S. Madison, I like T.S. Madison a lot, but I understand T.S. Madison is, you know, she's a public figure, you know, and she's,
yeah, she is a celebrity. She's a celebrity.
Yeah, so I like T.S. Madison. I don't think she had any ill intent toward Miss Netta at all. I don't get that vibe from her. But Craig, I actually went on T.S. Madison's live when that happened, and I told Maddie in the comment section I said, Maddie, do not let Craig, a gay male, talk smack about another trans one. I said, he's out of pocket. And they actually read my comment live online. Same way I went in on Storm Monroe when the first time she went on a Breakfast Club. Then after the fact, you know, to try to get back in the good graces of trans women, she went on Hope Giselle's live. They invited her on. They had Hope Giselle, T.S. Madison was on that live, and they had Ashley Marie Preston. I actually jumped in the comments and I gave Flame Monroe the business. I said, well, how could you go on the Breakfast Club? That was the first time she went on it, not the second time. And then, you know, the thing, every time something come up, like when Macy Gray came out saying, oh, when she was on Pierce Morgan's show and he threw up a subject about transgender, and Grace said, oh, well, you know, that trans women aren't women, but I'll respect them if that's what they, but then Flame jumped out right away without nobody asking her. Said, oh, Grace, Macy Gray, I support you 100%. So that's why a lot of people and call her.
Well, can I ask you a question, Van?
But here's the thing, they like when she went on Hope Giselle, so Hope gave her the business. And
can I ask you a question?
Was on that live too, as well as Ashley Marie Preston.
Right,
so,
Van, can I ask you a question? So, but don't Flame Monroe, don't she have a right just to say how she feels?
But yes, she does. Everybody got a right. I mean, that's
so.
You know,
why
we're not living
is
in Nazi Germany,
just because it doesn't align with your views?
But no, I'm not saying they don't have the right, but I'm just saying why, like Flame, why voluntarily, like the thing with Macy Gray when she came out before any kind of.
Right. Well, I think I cannot speak for Flame Monroe.
I
cannot speak for Flame, okay? But I do think, since you asked a question, this is what I think. I think Flame want people to know that everybody is not on the same bandwagon when it comes to transgender and certain ideologies and things that they may push. I think she wants to let people know that trans they all are different, and she just want to raise her hand up and say, hey y'all, you know, I'm trans, but I don't agree with that, and this is how I feel.
Okay, same thing with Blair White. You know, Blair White, I like Blair White. You know, she's a conservative just like Caitlyn Jenner. You know, we all don't have to agree with everything, but you know, them have an opinion, that's their right. Just like I have a right, you have a right. Your opinion as a trans woman. You know, I've been rocking with you ever since the Jacob Harnor days when you was used to. No.
Now hold on, you supposed to be a trans woman, but why you dead name my ass, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Come on, no. You supposed to be the trans woman that's so advocate and everything. Why did you just dead name my ass?
I remember before you came out.
No, that was some shady shit. Because Van, you are very sensitive. You know you are very sensitive. So I think that was shade what you just did to me, Van.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm sorry if that's the way you interpret it. I was just saying that.
No, because you wouldn't have did that to nobody else. You wouldn't have did that to Miss Netta.
Well, I thought. Well, here's the thing, Gigi. I thought dead naming. Well, I didn't realize that you can do that while somebody alive. I thought that meant like when somebody passed, they were.
You know what it means. You know what it means.
I didn't know that you could do that. I thought it meant like after that. But I wasn't trying to shade you. I was just saying I've been rocking with you, you know, since the beginning for a few years back. So here's the thing. Yeah, they got a right to their opinion. That's fine. I'm not saying they don't. But my thing is this, you know, trans people got to stick together. You know, everybody throw trans women under the bus, even especially black trans women. I mean, and for trans women, especially our black trans women, to voluntarily jump on there to like get brownie points to throw other trans people under the bus. That don't sit well with me. Yeah, they got a right to say what they want to say. But I just don't rock with
them. So do you think all trans people think the same? Do you think they're all monoliths? Do you think they think the same and have the same values and morals?
Of course not. No demographic does. All women don't think alike. All women aren't radical feminists and hate, and not saying radical feminists hate men. All women are not extreme feminists where, you know, it's women only or nothing at all. Women think differently. Men think differently.
Yeah, right.
All races don't think the same. Of course, I don't. All gay people don't think the same. I've seen gay people talk about other gay people.
Right. So trans people, all the time. They're gonna have.
We're the hardest on the community, just like the black people.
Huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we're the hardest on each other, just like black people. You know, we are hard on each other. Gay people are the most critical of each other a lot of times. So
uh-huh.
even gay people. I mean, so all trans people aren't going to agree, of course. I know that. No demographic is. My thing is this: with all the hate that we receive in the world, even I myself, people say, "Oh, well, how could you be trans and your voice is like that?" Well, my voice has been like that since puberty, teenagehood, and hormones don't change the male voice, but the women, testosterone changes their voice, it deepens their voice. I've had this voice since like 12 or 13, so I can't change that.
Okay, well,
So here's the
I'm
thing.
still gonna respect you as she and her, even though you did name my ass. Okay, but hey,
Well,
but
Gigi,
it's okay.
that's my bad. I was
Yeah,
just showing love. I was just
yeah,
saying,
you
I've been
did.
knowing you from the
Listen,
beginning.
I gave you you gave me them goddamn donations, and that helped. Okay, so I thank you. That softened the blow. Okay, but I appreciate you.
Okay, and
I'm gonna let you go right now.
Trans Women United, happy Pride.
Okay, she said Trans Women United. Okay. All right,
Against the
thank
world.
you.
Happy Pride.
All right, happy Pride. Happy Pride. Shit. Ooh, girl. Girl, shit. Calling from 917. You're live on the air.
Hi, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. To be honest, I'm hearing this person on the line talking about like Trans United and we need to stick together. Listen, I'm gonna speak actual facts. Some of our Black community don't stick together to begin with. It's a hard pill to swallow, but we don't. We throw each other under the bus, or even back then from years ago, they had homophobic views and racial views from back then. What else is new? We just have to overcome it and, handle it the
90
best way that we
seconds.
can and persevere. But this is like, are we really going to be for women? How should I say this? I'm not homophobic because I have a different perspective on the situation. That the bottom line is, when we allow just anybody to come in the bathroom, then who's not safe and who is? Who's going to not care about
60 seconds
in the bathroom? Or if you have your kids, are they going to be concerned about their well-being and safety? You don't know. Just not too long ago, I heard about United Airlines kicking, and it was just an accident. She accidentally misgendered and got kicked off the airplane. And she had a little infant she had to carry. Like, now it's just getting so severe where we have to police what we say. Now, when it comes to Blair, I'm not all for her views and everything, but when it comes to the gender ideology, I am, because we really got to keep in mind when it comes to this gender ideology and people
10
come
seconds.
in the bathroom. I'm sure some of us are married or engaged. Are we giving permission for them to just come into the bathroom and just see our exposed bodies? Like, is this how it's going down now? Like, and then we're just discarding what science is all about. I don't care if you want to come into the bathroom if you're passing. What about the people that have took the time and the effort and the perseverance to transition, and then you're just saying anybody could just come in there with beards and just because they say that they can?
Yeah, one trans woman said that it depends on what day of the week. Some days she going to the men, some days she going to women, because she's a non-binary trans, so.
And this whole cis thing, personally, I mean, I it's freedom of speech. If people want to say cis, okay, but for me personally, I don't want to be called a cis. I never knew to be called a cis. I wasn't born to be called a cis. How you want to live your life, but stop creating this new terms of words just because you just want to fit your own agenda. We're not cis. We're simply a woman. Your mom was a woman, your sister was a woman, your aunt was a woman, and they brought you into this world. And they don't need a new term of words just to placate your own feelings. It's all about respect at the end of the day. I'm respecting you transitioning into a woman and wanting to live your life the way you want to live your life, but respectfully, if I have kids in the bathroom, or like if I am wanting my own safe space, which all of us should have, please try to respect the fact I just want you to pass. I'm not saying
give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Give them a mile, they take 5. Like I'm playing. But yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Let's just be honest here. Like, there are bad, degrading people that just take the liberty to say, okay, you want to come in, you can come in. And they come in and they take advantage of it. There are people like that. And there needs to be a line that shouldn't be crossed, because
there need to be order. It need to be laws, order.
There needs to be order.
Yeah, it's no order no more. So I don't know what's going to happen. But go ahead, keep talking.
It's becoming way out of line. People. Then you have like 13-year-olds are in the bathroom. Not too long ago, there was some gym, and this person was shaving and exposing himself. And said, "Oh well, I'm a transgender." And there's a little girl in the corner, and she didn't know what to do. She had her towel on. She was right in the corner. Forgot what gym it was, but she was in the corner, and she didn't know what to do.
Planet Fitness.
And the person had to film it.
Planet Fitness.
Yes, Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you something about them Republicans, honey. They stick together. When I tell you Planet Fitness, they lost so much money and revenue, but that is Planet Fitness policies. So she could have sued Planet Fitness. So I don't know if the world will change or this is how it's going to be. I have no idea, child.
Like, if you are so for wanting to have mixed bathrooms, then we have mixed bathrooms. We do. For female and for male. Or if you want your label, the label is that important to you, then just create a new bathroom, a safe space for yourself. Because if we have a safe place for female and male, you guys should be proud that you took all that hard work, all that effort to transition and being a transgender female. It's not something to hide or be shameful about. I personally, I don't get it. I don't get why you are female, but you're female in a different sense, and that shouldn't be something to feel a hindrance to you to be transgender.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hold on. Don said Republicans do stick together, but Democrats stick together as well. And I thank you for saying that, Don. Sometimes I don't feel like I give the Democrats as much credit as I should. I don't know why, but yeah. And I'm not even a Republican, but God damn it, I don't know. Okay. But you're right. It's just, I don't know. Maybe the Republicans, they just more louder to me. I don't know. But I'm glad you stuck up for them. So what else do you have to say? Or is that all?
That's all.
Now, do you like these type of topics?
I personally like these types of topics, and I know I would get a spectrum of different opinions on this topic, but I think we all should hold one head that, there are going to be people that take advantage of the bathroom, and everyone's safety should be taken into consideration, and we need to work as a unit and trying to be able to resolve or find a solution for it, because not everybody is going to, walk the golden road.
Well, I do know in Florida, I do believe that it's against the law for transgenders to use female bathrooms. Is that true or false?
Oh, I don't know that.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
do
know
you
that.
guys know that? I could have swore the governor of Florida passed that law that transgenders, if you're born biological male, you are not allowed to be in a female's bathroom. It is against the law. I'm not for sure if it passed or whatever. Somebody said it is in North Carolina. So it's going to be possibly state by state. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to let you go. And I'm glad, listen, we got both aisles of the perspective. We had a transgender woman that called in and she told us her perspective, dead naming me. Then we had a woman that called in and she told us her perspective. All right. So let's continue on. Calling from 323. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi.
Yes. How are you?
Hi, Gigi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Good morning. Did
Good
you
morning.
get the Cash App?
Girl, let me look. Oh, shoot. Hold on, girl. What? Keep talking.
Anyway, let's put that to the side. I'm talking about you right now.
Okay.
This thing with this Maddie and Netta, that's been brewing for about 2 months now, on and off, back and forth. Craig instigating most of it. Okay, so that's first off. But I'm looking at all these different content creators jumping in your DM in our lives, you know, sending you stuff, and it's like, well, what's really going on here? Nobody is watching cable anymore. Housewife and all that stuff is dead. What's really happening is on Zeus, right? That real-time, loud, in-your-face type of aggression. That's what people are turning on to. That's what people are clicking on. Now, for the past week or so, everybody's been coming over to the messy spot and being quite messy, right?
Oh, hold on. Did you hear what Son said?
No, he's looking at you to glow because you're glowing up right now.
Okay.
Today, it rained over here, so I was just going to tea shop to tea shop to tea shop. You were all over the damn place.
Hey!
So who's looking at you for a show? That's how it's going to go. Nobody's watching mainstream anything right now. It's summer. Everybody's outside. We really don't even want to be attached to our phones. That's true. So, okay, what do these industries do? They look around for the next thing. You're the next thing. There's a couple other content creators. You guys will be approached for shows very shortly. So don't, blow smoke up my ass and then, call me a balloon. Trying to move the narrative, move that damn goalpost. That gentleman that was on there trying to be so in the first part of the show, trying to say about desirability, etc., so on and so forth. That sounds like another creator who's well up in there. People eat off your content table, and we all know it. Somebody will do the work, have people spilling tea to them all throughout the day, and then bosses will come in, will be hiding in the bushes, and then they'll turn right behind. As soon as we get off this live, then they're going to have a content or a reaction video to you. Don't play. And then we want to say, all this thing is about, okay, can she pass or not? I didn't know. Nobody, does it really matter? So that's all that. So let's kind of call a spade when it comes to some of these topics that we're talking about, because they're just trying to make us do the work. Because in a minute you'll turn around and I'll bet there will be a show or some type of little series about all that. These streets have been dusty and crazy for the last 2 months, right? Jaguar right, etc. Everybody's just gone plumb damn crazy, right? So next season, we're all going to be on somebody's like television show.
All right. Well, I thank you so much.
And you know it. And you know it.
I
Chrissy.
know it. And thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you go at this time. Well, what time is it? Oh, it's about time for me to go. All right, you guys. Well, I just want to say thank you guys for talking about this. I think we covered a lot. We not only covered T.S. Madison and Miss Netta, but we also cover some things about transphobia. We covered things about passing. And transphobia, passing as a real woman, the bathrooms and such. And it's so much, right? It's so many topics, it's so many layers. We can't get it all in one night. So I did ask you guys, do you guys want to cover more? And I think majority say no, you guys want to stay away from these type of topics that deal with like gender identity and shit like that. So I see. All right. Well, I'm going to be out of here. Love you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on another video. Well, if you like these topics, you better show some support. You better put in the comment section, Gigi, do more of these topics. I need y'all to advocate for these damn topics. If that's the case, shit, I'm not about to risk my neck on the line for this risky topic. Okay. DJ, where you at? Where you at, DJ?